Let's look at the bright future. And can you share what are the most exciting things that you see in DeFi happening now or going to happen very soon? What makes you very excited?
Um, yeah, I mean, I still disagree with me on this, but like, I think, I think the bringing finance on chain, decentralized or not, I think would be a massive win for a lot of people. I think in a lot of countries around the world. And I don't think it will be maximally decentralized and permissionless, but I think it will still be net beneficial, even for people that need that need that maximal decentralization. The more stuff that's bought on chain, the more that some of these niche products that really service that market will actually benefit peripherally from all those services and all that industry being bought on chain. So I think yeah, I'm definitely not like anti TradFi coming into DeFi. I think it's inevitable, and I think it's coming, and I think it's going to bring yeah, a lot of money on chain, a lot of new users, and I think everyone probably will be a winner as a result of that.
Bringing more of the financial flows on chain. Like, I want to see a trustless revenue share agreement between, I don't know, like a consortium of companies that are in supply chain or in advertising or in whatever industry. Under collateralized lending, that's a big one that we've been promising. We haven't seen reliable automation. Yearn did some bold stuff, and then since then we've seen a lot of bold stuff, but like we haven't really seen something that is reliable and consistent where you can do set it and forget it as a user. And more genuine decentralization, and that doesn't necessarily mean like making all of us making the same trade-offs of decentralization versus immutable versus centralization. It's like protocols not seeing the pressure to LARP as being more decentralized than they are.
Don't worry, the end policy is coming at them with DeFi in a couple of weeks.
Yes.
It's going to be pretty fun. There's a lot of protocols that have big spread between the perceived decentralization and the score we actually observe for them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, there's quite a few interesting things happening. Last year was a bit like, DeFi is getting born. There is pretty much nothing. It's all copy of whatever, grift. I'm not so excited by the meme coin meta that we're seeing now, but I'm kind of glad we're out of this Porsche meta. That was really a downgrade at every level compared to liquidity mining, at least at that. And yeah, we have quite a few protocols coming this year that should be of attention. Uniswap v4, of course, and overall this trend of, and Euler is a good example of, I don't know how to call this, like platformification of the protocols. So instead of having a protocol that is just one protocol, like Avi is Avi, you have an infrastructure to build various types of protocol on top. And this is the case for Euler, but this is also kind of the main change brought by Uniswap v4. And I think this is the trend we're going to see potentially more and more. And for the exciting stuff, maybe a bit pushing for my previous core, let's say that Liquidity v2 bond is coming next month. And I think there are a lot of interesting concepts here, but I'm particularly excited to see how the user managed interest rate will come to fruition. And this is also, restoring my faith in DeFi kind of moment, because this is kind of why I'm here. I want to see those things, you go explain that to someone in traditional finance. Hey, I borrow on this protocol and I pick my interest rate. I can pay 0.5% or 10%. There's different trade-offs. I decide how much I pay of interest. It's quite a bold idea, interesting and different.